In the waning days of the deadliest summer Chicago has endured in decades, Chicago has never needed solutions more than now. In August alone, the city recorded more than 90 murders. The killings, concentrated on the city's west and south sides, are almost exclusively shootings, and police say often gang-related. The chaos is costing innocent lives. 32-year-old Nikia Aldridge was pushing her baby in a stroller on her way to register her kids at this school when police say two gang members on parole began firing their guns at arrival. Aldridge was shot by mistake and killed, leaving behind 4 children and an extended family, including her cousin, Dwyane Wade.
When it's happened to your family, when your auntie is the one that's crying on your shoulder, if you're looking at your nephews and your nieces and their whole life is turned upside down, if you're looking at a 3-week-old baby and you realize she would never get to know her mother, like all these things, when it's up close, when it's in your family, it really becomes real.
Pastor Titi is Jolinda Wade, Dwyane's mother, who emerged from drug addiction and prison to become a Baptist preacher at the church her son bought for her, which is now expanding into a community center. She says her niece's death is part of a terrifying trend of violence, fueled by gangs, guns, drugs, and social media feuds, and more unpredictable than ever.
My niece was going to register her kids in school, so that means now you don't have to be in no gang. You don't have to be, you can be driving on the expressway. Now it's happening like that. You can be jogging. Now it's happening like that. You can be coming home from school, just coming here to visit your family, and now it's happening like that. So it's happening in our everyday life.
Wade knew his hometown was hurting when he decided to return as a free agent with the Bulls. Fairly or not, many look to Wade to invest time and money in troubled areas.
You can't change every neighborhood, but I try to, in my family, try to focus on certain areas. I grew up on the south side, I grew up in the south suburbs, and we try to focus in those areas and try to uplift those communities. But I also challenge the city of Chicago. I also challenge the community. It's community leaders. It's people in these communities that's doing very well as well. I also challenge parents to do more.
Given what you and your family have been through this summer, what's your level of optimism about this turning around here in Chicago?
Some days you don't have it, and some days you do. Just to be honest with you, I know that, I will donate money to the city of Chicago to try to help certain communities. But as I do my job, others have to do theirs. Obviously we put responsibility on our youth, but they're following their adults as well. They're following what's going on in their communities. They're doing what they see. So we have to do a better job. Others have to do a better job of leading. And if they don't do it, then the things that I'm trying to do becomes pointless.